This year marks the 100th anniversary of the Native American healing tradition, the Jingle Dress Dance. The Mille Indian Museum in Trading Post is celebrating the anniversary by exploring the history of the jingle dress in a new exhibit. Reporting from Onamia with this week's In Focus, reporter Rachel Johnson has more.
100 years ago, when the global influenza pandemic killed millions worldwide, including thousands of Native Americans, a revolutionary new healing tradition emerged, the Jingle Dress Dance. Oral histories of the dress vary, but origin stories point to the Mille Ojibwe community around 1919.
The story of the jingle dress originates 100 years ago. A young girl was very sick at a time when the people were having a drum ceremony.
The young girl's father had a recurring dream of the dresses and dance. He shared his dream with some women from the band and asked them to bring to life the dance that he had dreamt about.
The little girl was there, and when she heard those jingles and she heard the songs, she started sitting up and responding.
The girl slowly began to watch the dancers.
And then eventually she joined in and started dancing with them. And so since that time, the jingle dress has been known as a healing dress.
The tradition of the jingle dress soon began to spread.
It was gifted to other tribes around the region, neighbors of the Mille band. Now can be found at powwows throughout Canada and across the United States.
To celebrate its 100th anniversary, the Mille Indian Museum and Trading Post partnered with the Minnesota Historical Society and the University of Minnesota to create a new exhibit, the Jingle Dress at 100.
We have a variety of dresses going back all the way to the 1920s and 1930s, so very early style dresses, all the way to contemporary dresses.
The exhibit showcases the history of the jingle dress as well as how the tradition has evolved over time.
The jingle dress has really become a symbol at a lot of different movements. There was jingle dress dancers that went out to Standing Rock. There's been jingle dress dancers that have become part of the movement to raise awareness of murdered and missing Indigenous women in the United States. So it's really taken on a symbolic role.
Though the exhibit is only available for a select amount of time, the tradition of the jingle dress will live on. Reporting from Onamia with this week's In Focus, Rachel Johnson, Lakeland News.
If you enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland PBS.